We go to the Western Cape now, where residents of Bonteheuwel on the Cape Flats have welcomed various interventions to curb crime in the gang-ravaged community.
The Western Cape government says there has not been a single murder reported in the area since the beginning of July. This in stark contrast to the 44 people killed in the first 6 months of the year.
Bonteheuwel on the Cape Flats, home to some 85,000 people, is one of the hotspots identified for the deployment of the South African National Defence Force to assist police with operations as they continue trying to clamp down on rampant gun and gang violence. Gang violence in this area is rife, and we understand that for this year to date, some 44 people were shot and killed in Bonteheuwel alone. Now, this morning, the DA leader, Musi Mamani, flanked by the MEC for Community Safety here in the Western Cape, Albert Fritz, visited the area and also inspected a parade of some Metro Police officers as well as members of the neighbourhood safety team that have been deployed in this area for over the past month. We've heard that since their deployment at the start of July, there has not been a single fatal shooting in Bonteheuwel. Of course, Minister Fritz then telling us that the increased policing around some parts of the Western Cape, as well as the deployment of the South African National Defence Force and also the work of these officers behind us all contributes to decreasing crime levels, saying that at the end of the day, it's all about boots on the ground and increased police visibility in areas that are plagued by violence and gangsterism, such as Bonteheuwel here on the Cape Flats. Mr. Mamani also a short while ago paying tribute to these officers who patrol on a 24-hour basis, saying that they are taking the fight against crime to those who are perpetrators of violent crimes. Also saying that the deployment of the South African National Defence Force, although it is something that the Democratic Alliance had been calling for some while, also saying that that is not a sustainable measure in crime fighting, but saying that it does allow police then to do their operations. And also, once again, he has commended these officers in keeping the streets safe. Now, we understand that on Friday evening there has been some members of the South African National Defence Force deployed here to Bonteheuwel. There has been mixed reactions from community members across the Cape Flats with regards to that deployment. But at the end of the day, the call from community members in areas such as Bonteheuwel, Lavender Hill, Manenberg, Philippi East, Nyanga, the call has been for stabilisation of crime. Many community members telling us over the past couple of weeks and months that they are living in fear, and all they want is to be able to take their children to school, be able to walk around without being caught in a crossfire. Just a short while ago, we have seen some on this foot patrol, for example, we have seen members of this unit stopping and searching people in the street, those who I suppose would be suspicious looking, all in the vein of getting illegal firearms out of circulation, also to make sure that they have a high visibility, so that community members walking along these areas can feel safe when they walk around Bonteheuwel, whether it's fetching their children from school, whether it's walking to the tuck shop. That essentially has been the call from residents here in this Cape Flats township.